What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Travis. I'm always glad to see you back for another video. And on today's video, what I'm going to be showing you how to do is how to properly clean an evaporator coil. Whether you're a homeowner, wants to clean your air conditioner to save money, or you're a heating and air technician needing to figure out how to do this on a maintenance call, I'm here to show you how to do it properly. So if you're ready to see it, I'm ready to show it to you. I'll see you around at the unit. Alright, we're around at the gas pack. I wanted to show you how to clean a coil on this because it's a little bit easier to get to, and I can show you a little bit easier. What I went ahead and did is I pulled the top so we can get to our evaporator coil a little easier. This is your evaporator coil. I'll show you on both sides. And how this works is your air comes in from this side. It comes around up through this tube, goes out, goes into your evaporator coil, and then basically on this side it goes out and actually blows into your ductwork. So this side is where usually all your dirt and debris and everything collect, whatever your filter misses. That's why it's so important to have a good air filter in your returns, because anything your filters miss will actually come and collect on this evaporator coil. So let's go ahead and get our mixture set up and go from there. Alright, if you watched my video on how to clean a condenser coil, you want to do the same process here as on your condenser coil. And what we're going to do is we're going to start spraying from the opposite side that the air goes in, because what we want to try to do is we can push any of that dirt back the opposite way when the air flows through. You just want to make sure you don't get any water on any of your circuit boards or anything like that. Once we spray it from that side, we're going to spray down this side of our coil. You get the top, the bottom, all around this coil. As far as any water that gets down, you have a drain pan on this evaporator. So you can see here the water running out of our drain. All of that water we're spraying inside the unit will come out your primary drain line. So what I'm going to do is, now we got the coil sprayed, we're going to give it about 5 minutes for everything to react with the coil, and then we'll go spraying it down. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes that we've put the evaporator coil cleaner on the evaporator. So what we want to do is we want to start washing this down. And as you can see, I'm starting from the opposite side of my evaporator from the air goes in, because you want to push anything that is in there out. You want to rinse this whole coil off. And then once we do that, we'll go from this side. And what we want to do is we want to wash all that dirt and everything down into your drain pan, so all that stuff can flow out. You get all this dirt and debris off. You spray the whole coil down. And while you're cleaning your evaporator coil, always it's a good time to clean your drain line as well. This one doesn't have a really good trap on it. If you cut the drain line and just basically blow it through, you can blow through your drain line and you can actually clear that out. This drain isn't even glued. And while you're cleaning your drain, you see at the bottom here, that is your drain pan for your evaporator coil. It's always good to spray that out to get any dirt and debris out from that drain line. You could take your water hose and spray the drain pan, and that'll loosen up any of that dirt, and then it'll exit from your drain line itself. Okay, now if you are in a situation that you do not have access to water for an evaporator coil, you could take either a wire brush that you use to clean a grill with, and you could take that brush and go up and down on your coil. You never want to go side by side because you can bend these little fins. You can take that to get and loosen up any dirt that you have, or you could take just doesn't work as well, but just a wet rag, and you could take and wipe these fins up and down. Like I say, never go side to side, because you don't want to bend any of these fins here. You can take that and just run it up and down your coil to loosen any of that dirt and stuff that you have. So as you can see, we've got the dirt and everything off this evaporator coil. We have no dirt left down in our drain pan. So basically this evaporator is pretty clean, and we cleaned it from both sides, and there's no dirt whatsoever still left in this evaporator. Okay guys, well that's how to clean an evaporator coil. The trick to evaporator coil cleanings is really to get to the evaporator coil itself. This is a package unit, and what I had to do was take the top off the unit to access the evaporator coil. A lot of times if you have a split system, you may have to go into the crawl space or the attic, especially if it's a straight air conditioner. A lot of times you may have to cut an access hole in the ductwork or something like that, so that makes it a little tougher to get to that coil. But the reason I showed you on this package unit, because it's a lot easier, you can see everything a lot easier. So it's always good to have your evaporator coil cleaned about once a year. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that a stopped up evaporator could cause icing of the system, could simulate the system's low in freon. If your evaporator coil is dirty, it could also cause you to have higher than normal electric bills. So it's always good practice to once a year have that evaporator coil cleaned. Either you do it yourself or have a maintenance technician come out and do that for you. But this is a pretty simple, easy job to do. If you do it yourself, you can save you some money. But regardless of whether you do it by yourself or have someone do it for you, always make sure you have that done. And seeing the evaporator coil should show you the importance of having a good filter on that system, because anytime you have one of those cheap fiberglass filters and it misses a lot of dirt and dust, that stuff does collect on your evaporator coil. And while you're doing the evaporator coil, you also want to make sure your drain pan that sits at the bottom of your evaporator coil, that is clean, because a lot of times you have stopped up drains because of that dirt going down and settling in the trap of your drain line. So that's it for this video today. I hope you learned something. I hope it encourages you to clean your own evaporator coil. And if you have anything else that you'd like me to cover on future videos, please let me know. And so this is it for this video. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It means more to me than you know. And as always, I'll see you on the next service call. Bye guys.